Hello Internet and welcome back to our Let's Test of Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. In the last part we arrived at the outskirts of Pre-Evil and were nicely greeted by the janitor and all that. But I want to see if we have the scalpel equipped. The doorway is boarded up from the outside. It is to keep something in. I don't know. So I'm a bit afraid so far to get into fights. No clothes left here to dry. They are still wet. An empty barrel left here to gather rainwater. A striking smell of mold fills the damp cottage. Bloody toilet. Bloody! The seatings are covered in blood. Yeah, totally jump in. It's the best idea, right? It's covered in blood, feces and semen. It smells beyond anything you've experienced before. The smell brings up immediate gag reflex. There is absolutely nothing inside except the previously mentioned blood, feces and semen. Boxes got some basic laboratory equipment. They are all dirty and disgusting. Hey. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Meat pie, but leave me alone. You search the box for anything useful. Blue herb. Okay, blue herb, but leave me alone. Bone saw, okay. But leave me goddamn alone. Can you please leave me all alone? Ah! Hey, ammo. Dried meat. Okay, so I know that there's overworld combat, but we don't have a rifle or anything. Use? A green herb with a bitter smell, used commonly to cure infections by rubbing them with the herb. Okay, so if we are infected, we simply use that thing. Sweet smell. Body heal plus 12. We can't combine them, right? No. Do we... I have the feeling that the botanist is a hidden easy mode. But what does the vodka do? Yeah, mind heal, right. Yay. Okay, so we can collect recipes. Maiden Forest and eerie silence, okay. Okay. So we are now here in the outskirts. Leave me alone. Goaty. There's a lone goat here. It seems to be minding its own business, completely ignoring your presence. Pet it. You pet its head. Absolutely no reaction. Its glassy eyes stare right through you. It almost feels like the goat thinks so highly of itself that it doesn't need to acknowledge you. As the goat stares to the distance with its glassy eyes. On the first glance the creature seems harmless, but upon further investigating it, you are met with the feelings of great dread. You can't really explain why this is. The body is badly mutilated. The body has nothing of value. You know what? I will fight you. The woodsman approaches you ominously. There's a silent rage in his eyes. A sense of terror fills the air. Hold on, I don't want to start a fight. Your words are in vain. The woodsman is clearly out for blood. Okay. Doesn't seem to help. Sacrifice harvested organs to vtuber, the architect of the human body. A sacrifice will cure a corresponding status ailment. Medicinal is based on the law where every action has an equal reaction. But couldn't we see, I would go for the head? Or maybe, I know that we can lose limbs, but also, but the same is for the enemies, actually. And I don't like that axe. Fuck you, game. You know what? I hate you! Heads. You dodged the grip of the appendage? What? What? Whatever. Ah, so we can stop bleeding? Or what is whatever? Come on, we go for the head. Hey, Dan was victorious, but hasn't any arms left. Monstrosity is down. Harvest organ. Could we harvest everything, please? The heart. A pile of flesh remains here. So, okay, now we can get his head. Why? Yeah, this will be interesting from now on. How do we pet it? We don't have any arms left. Well, it seems dark and deep. You get an urge to jump down. Your eyes, as your eyes adjust to the darkness, the well doesn't look that deep after all. You can see the bottom of pretty easily. The well has dried up. Let's look into the cottage first. Dust slowly falls in waves of light. There's a lone candle here. Take the candle, goddamn. There doesn't appear to be any electricity, so the television remains dark. You find a green herb. How on earth do we get anything here? Oh, we are still bleeding, right? Yeah. So then what is rev up? Something sticky and yellow is seeping from the inside that makes the refrigerator door stuck. Open with force. A terrible stench oozes from the inside. You find a white vial. Okay. There are dirty dishes and age-old leftovers here. So what does the vial do? A vial full of white-colored liquid works as an antidote for poisoning. Okay. Old coffee stains fill the cup. I don't take the one. To be honest, I don't know. You find mushrooms too. So the cottage is a good thing actually. Because of all the food and the antidote. Because I don't know, does it only mean that we can't you pick up a fly emanator, that we can't how should I call it, that we can't hold any wifes anymore, and we are simply bleeding all over the place. And the scalpel is a pretty good weapon actually that we have. The heart is a muscular organ which pumps blood through the blood vessels of the circulatory system. We're almost there, so let's simply jump into the well. Jump down! The air down here is heavy, moist and musky. You find the lucky coin. You don't feel so lucky for whatever reason. Yeah, because the well doesn't look that deep from down here. Climb up. You can't seem to get a grip of the wall. The stones are too round and the slippery moss doesn't help. You can feel this realization of your guts. What if you can't get back up? Knock on the walls. Nothing. Investigate the walls. You try to find anything to help your situation. The cracks between the stones, nothing. Loose stones, nope, nothing. Yell for help. You try to yell for help as loud as possible. Nothing. Try again. You try to yell for help as loud as possible. Nothing. No one hears you scream. Climb up. It's simply... I mean, the good thing is, you can't, how do I put it? You can't safe lock yourself, because you can't save on yourself all the time. So I would count that simply as a bad dead end. Um, and we can simply bleed to death now. So simply because we have only 5 minutes left until we hit 20 minutes, and I'm not sure if I would find anything which helps with progress within 5 or 10 minutes, because I would definitely go back here and try to kill the woodsman right away, and then chop its head off and maybe show it to the goat, I don't know, and hope that we don't lose any arms then. But it is simply how do I, it is simply a let's test. So, and I think we saw a fight and how the fighting system works, and that you can make dumb decisions which lead to dumb consequences. So let us stay here for a while and see it as an opportunity for a review. For what I got, the only backdoor so far from having no arms is because when we petted the goat um and wanted to try climb up and investigate boxes and barrels and all that, we didn't get any mention of, yeah, you can't do that without arms. So I would say the only backdoor is that you have a continuous blood loss, and remain on 1 health, I would say. And maybe can't carry any rifles because when I hit the woodsman again, it did make the same amount of damage. So I think that the only backdoor is that you have blood loss all the time and has such a big need for healing items, or simply stay on 1 health point all the time, and can't carry any ranged weapons, which I know that you can use in the overworld combat thing somehow. I saw it in a short at least. And I guess it would be a big benefit in this game. Because you can simply run and or at least decrease, I think, the health of an enemy so far. That the near combat isn't such a big of a deal then, or not so dangerous at least. And but let me see something. Can we? Oh, the scalpel did actually removed itself. Oh, 1 second. So yeah, it seems we can stick it in. Dan cannot hold weapons without arms. Okay, so the backdoor is you can't equip any weapons. Which is a big thing. And yeah, I would say it is a big thing, but not a game over. But simply torturing the player. But like I said at the beginning, the game is merciless. And I think it has a good mood and a good start and all that, and you have a direction, but it seems that you have to find your own way to that thing, to the tower in that case. And it is an interesting take, in my opinion. The mood was there, like I said, and yeah, it is a lot of censoring. Um, I don't know if this will be on this day, it will remain on that level, or will become more annoying. 1 second. So I really had to drink something. But it is a really good start for a horror game, and how I saw it, it was actually made with the RPG Maker, which is also a big thing in my opinion. Um, because I work with the RPG Maker myself, and I know that it is a bit stubborn as soon as you try to as soon as you try to do something different than the mainstream stuff with it. Um, so I can tell that there's a lot of work in this game already. Um, and yeah, I don't feel uncomfortable with uploading it. I will see the extent of the censoring madness when I censor it. Um, I don't know how long this game is. I mean, if it's approximately an hour or two, I wouldn't mind censoring it actually at this degree. Um, but if it gets worse and is a game of, I don't know, 4, 5 hours or more than that, I wouldn't make a let's play of it. Um, but it is interesting enough, and if it's short, I would actually consider it as a let's play, as long as you also say, of course it is cool, and of course it is mean, and we would need many tries, I guess, to progress and all. But do you think it is interesting enough for you to wanna see a let's play of it? And how do you view it in general so far? Like always, let us talk about in the comments below. And until that, bye!